my name is Agatha and this is your monthly tarot forecast. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a private consultation with me, tarot or astrology consultation, please go to my services page, the link is below, and see my rates. Then if you'd like to work with me, just send an email to tuniazad@gmail.com. Also, you can support me through my Patreon page, the link is also below. Before going to the reading, I'd like to tell you that I have a newsletter, and if you subscribe to my YouTube channel and if you subscribe to my newsletter, you can win my monthly free tarot reading. The link is www.tinyletter.com/Duniazad. The link is also below. All my readings are written by me. There are no software readings. So this month is going to be a little bit different. You are going to choose between option A or option B, and I'll be using the decks, the Mini Rider-Waite, the Mini Connolly Tarot deck, and also be using for your personal angelical message the Karma Angels Tarot. So it's going to be 7 cards for option A and 7 cards for option B. This way it's more personal to you. Also, you can choose to have a question in your mind. Imagine, how will my work life be this month? So you'll pick, for instance, option B. Or how will my love life will be this month? You can pick option A. So you can just pick for a general reading option A or option B, or you can have also whatever type of question in your mind and pick one option or the other option. Okay, and that's it. Let's go on to your reading. Okay. Hello Virgo, this is your tarot forecast for the month of March 2016. Pick please between option A or option B. Option A or option B. Pick now. I'm going to read this as the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. So, if you picked option A, the cards that came out for you were the King of Cups and the Star. I think maybe in the beginning of the month you're getting great, fantastic, wise advice from an older man. Could be a father figure, could be father-in-law, could be grandfather. He's from a water sign, Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. He's advising you in relation to your dreams. So you have some sort of dream, a long-held desire, some sort of vision for your life, and this person is advising you, and whatever advice that he, could even be a she, I'm going to read this more like a he, because like a man, because what showed up is a king, not a queen. He's giving you fantastic advice, and it's not just solid factual advice, it also incorporates in it the emotion part, the emotional side, the feeling side. So it's not cold advice. It doesn't tell you just to look at the numbers, look at the facts. It's really wise advice that just has a broad perspective. If it's not that, it's maybe you're this person and you might have like a Virgo moon, for instance, but you might have like a sun in Scorpio or something like that. So you show up and you're putting in place some sort of a vision. You have a vision, you have a dream, you have a desire. You want to make it truth. So you're planning it out somehow, but in a very mature sort of way. Maybe you've postponed it for years and years and years and years, and now that you've reached a certain maturity in a certain security, you want to achieve your dream. In the middle of the month, Virgo, for those who picked option A, you have the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. So first is this one and then is this one. Maybe you get an offering and you're not really quite aware of this offer, and maybe it has something to do with work, with money, but you don't feel quite, you don't have faith. In the beginning of the month you had faith, as it is shown by the star. You had faith, but in the middle of the month it's like your Virgo self comes up, and Virgos have lots of self-doubt, and sometimes they don't trust themselves, sometimes they think that what they do is not good enough. They're perfectionists also. So whatever offering is giving to you, you think, oh, I'm unworthy, or do I have the ability to take this job? I don't think I have the capacity to take this on, whatever it is. So you don't have faith in yourself, in your own capabilities. The other way of reading it is that maybe there's an offering, yes, an offering. However, you feel that whatever is being offered to you is very low in payment, or even is very low in terms of title. So you were expecting a certain type of offering, and what you got was something like way below of what you thought you deserved. So it could be read also in that way. At the end of the month, Virgo, the cards that came out for you were the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Pentacles. So imagine that in the middle of the month you were offered there was an offering in terms of job, but with the Five of Pentacles, I'm going to read this because of these cards. I'm going to read this more as lack of faith in yourself to perform well in this job. However, in the end of the month, there's a big transformation in your life, very big, like out of the blue transformation in your life. And if it's anything to do connected with work and job and profession, you achieve a leadership role, Virgo, and this card shows up as you. It's the Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles relates to earth signs, Virgo, therefore you, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And maybe you were offered a leadership role because you are very pragmatical, you are very reliable, you're trustworthy, you are a realist, a realistic sort of person, someone who knows how to manage money in a very good way. In all of this, and for all of these reasons, you are the one who gets the promotion, and therefore you will get more stability in your life in terms of material stability. So I think this is a very positive month for you, Virgo. So what is the angel card for you that came out? It was Gabriel, number 3, Gabriel. It's like he holds the little lamp. Kind of reminds me of the hermit card. The hermit card also has a light. So what does the little book say about Gabriel? Gabriel is miraculous messages. God is my strength. This card is saying, listen and watch out for messages. There is something specifically for you on its way. That something special you have longed for may materialize. You have longed for something, which is represented the star, and then out of the blue there's some sort of message. Here it's more like an offering, because this little angel is giving something to that guy, you know. And give attention to your dreams, those of day and night. Reflection also represented by the Four of Cups. This guy is there like thinking and pondering, you know, thinking about, I don't know, the meaning of life. The challenge is act on what you hear, and the lesson, if it feels wrong, it probably is wrong. To me, it's more like if it feels right, probably it is right. There is something that it's on its way for you, which is told Virgo, which is told to me by Gabriel, And you might not believe in yourself, but it's a long-held dream, and it will come true, and it will make your life better. This is how I see it. Now, if you picked option B, Virgo, the cards that came out for you were again the Star and the Page of Swords. It's the same thing. You want a dream, you want something, you have a vision for yourself, and you're planning it out. I think it's the very first time that you dare look at your dream and to plan it out. This is like the first time that you decide, I'm gonna have a strategy. I'm gonna look at this dream in a logical sort of way, with lucidity. So I think it's for the first time having the courage to go after your dream, also represented by the sword. And then in the middle of the month, it's the same as the other option. There's like a standstill. The cards that came out were the Knight of Pentacles, which represents you, and the Two of Swords. So, the Knight of Pentacles, it represents could be someone up to the age of 30, not necessarily, could be someone older even, from a earth sign, Virgo, you, or Taurus, or Capricorn, someone who's it's kind of reliable, but it's like middle management. I'm saying he could be a she, is reliable, practical, but he does things in a very small way, and he looks at the details. It's step-by-step type of approach, and there is no risk-taking. He doesn't like risk. He's a very slow-moving type of knight. There's no impulse. There's no recklessness with this knight. And then the card that showed up after the knight was the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is an ability to make a decision. I think you, in the beginning of the month, you were all psyched about this dream that you had, and you making plans about it, and you putting this plan into action. But in the middle of the month, you just stop because there's a choice. You need to make a choice, and there's no way. You don't know what choice to do. Do I go this way, or do I go another way? What is the most reasonable choice? Most reasonable. What is the most safe choice that you can make? And you have no idea, so you like stand still. You have, oh my God, now what do I do? What do I do? This is the middle of the month, okay? So, and Virgo doesn't like risks. They don't like that. And the end of the month, I think you were courageous and you made a decision, because the cards that came out for you were the Fool and Judgment, two major arcana cards. So the Fool and the Judgment card. And if you look at the Fool, is looking at the Judgment card. He's looking at the angel. I think you decided to start something new in your life that will bring you a transformation in your life, a liberation in your life, a renewal in your life. You just took a chance. You took a chance. You didn't assess the risk, or it was impossible to assess the risk, and the only way for you to know is by taking that step. And just by doing that, transformation will arrive, and renewal will arrive, and a new life will arrive for you. So there's a big change for you at the end of the month, Virgo. And so what is the angel card that came out for you? It was Seaya. I don't know how to say this. Number 6. Seaya. And what does the book or the booklet says about this angel? Health helper. The challenge is pacing your own energy, and the lesson is knowing when to stop. One who heals, an angel who works to bring good health and longevity within your life. Focus on his energy when you feel de-energized, meaning if you feel that you have no energy, focus on Seha and lack motivation to go on. It is saying reconnect with the original source. You are protected by this power. Let's say that the changes that you want to implement in your life has to do with health, has to do with changing the way you eat, changing adding exercise into your life, or changing to another type of exercise. Something that has to do with healing you or helping you heal in some way. If you feel like you put a plan in place and then in the middle of the month you have like no motivation, so call upon, I know this is a difficult name, Seheya, oh my god, this is impossible. Can you see it? Seya. Just think about this guy. A girl, because they have no gender. Focus on him or her, and to bring back that motivation. Also, it says reconnect with the original source. If you're changing your diet, let go of any processed foods, and just eat organic as much as you possibly can. I mean, if you have the money, okay, or if you have your own garden, whatever. But vegetables. Focus on that. And what else? And you are protected by this power. And maybe in the middle of the month you might feel like you have like no energy. Do things slowly, pacing your own energy. Do things slowly. And if you do that, at the end of the month, almost miraculously, you will see a big change, a big transformation in your life, in your existence. And that's it, Virgo. This is the reading that I have for you. I hope you have a great month. Bye-bye.